Welcome to a digital paper flow training video. In this video, we will draft an invoice and send it for approval. First, log into Digital Paper Flow. Then click on the Invoices section. Now click New to create a new invoice. In this example, we will be uploading the invoice with the OCR option enabled, which will read the invoice details and auto-populate some of the entry fields. If your production is not paying for this feature, you can skip this top section and scroll down and enter the invoice in the next section and upload the invoice using the attachments box at the bottom of the screen. Now, let's add the invoice PDF. You can do this by dragging and dropping the file into this section or by clicking the upload icon like so. Find the invoice saved on your computer and click Open. Invoices must be a PDF file type in order for it to upload into Digital Paper Flow. Once the invoice has uploaded, it will automatically pull and enter some of the details of the invoice. Double-check those fields were input correctly and fill in any details that did not populate. You can click the supplier search icon and the lookup window will appear. Type in the supplier's name, press Enter, and then select the supplier. If the supplier is not listed, you can click the Add icon to create a new supplier. Next, fill in the purchase order number if it is not already listed. Once all the fields are complete, click Import PO. If a purchase order does not exist for this invoice, you can skip this step. All the purchase order details will be imported into the invoice. This includes the descriptions, item lines, chart codes, and amounts. If you do not have a purchase order to draw down, you can add all the invoice header information here and then click the Edit icon to add the transaction lines in. You will see in the transaction lines that you can choose to subtract, ignore, or clear the amount from the purchase order. By default, the invoice will be set to subtract. You can amend any details at this stage. For example, let's change the chart code for this transaction line by clicking the Edit icon. In the chart code field, click the search icon to find and then select the correct cost code. The search bar can locate by cost code number or description. Click Save. Now let's edit the tax flag in this transaction line. Click the Edit icon. Select the Tracking Codes drop-down menu, and then select the search icon in the tax field. Then find and tick the correct tax flag. You can also update any field by simply typing the information in. Once you have completed entering the invoice, scroll down and click Save. You can see that the invoice is now displayed in the Draft Invoices section. If the invoice has multiple pages, you can scroll down and flip through the pages like so. A copy of the purchase order will also be attached and can be found using the Document Flicker button. To send the invoice for approval, click the Send button. The invoice has now moved to the Pending Invoices section. You can see that it is currently sitting with the first approver, T. Lannister, and is awaiting his approval. That's it for this video. Make sure to check out our other videos on how to use Digital Paper Flow.